fish. Got him. I thought he missed it. Got him. Pass it off. Got him. Got him. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here at a pond in the middle of the woods. This place is very difficult to fish because over there on that bank you have to fish in tiny little gaps. That's why I've got these on so I can wade in the water and stuff. And this pond's actually pretty deep. There's a bunch of big fish in here. I caught a 5 in here this spring. So far I've got a tiny clash, a swim jig, a frog, and a wacky rig tied on. So hopefully we can catch a bunch of fish. It's just me today. As you guys can see, there's a ton of algae on this pond, but it shouldn't be that much of an issue. It should be pretty fun to catch them on the frog. So enjoy. I'm gonna fish the frog most of the time, but in these little openings we have, I'm gonna throw the glide. This is a DRT tiny clash in an ultimate bait fish color is what it's called. These fish probably have not seen anything like this in here. I've thrown the KGV shad a little bit and had a little bit of luck, but there's a ton of grass, so I don't know how the trebles will do in here. The grass is kind of spread out in the middle too, so I'm probably gonna make a few casts of this thing, but surprisingly for where this place is, it gets fished pretty hard. So this cheese-like stuff over in this corner is so thick, it's mixed with the other grass that grows off the bottom. It's not milfoil or hydrilla, it's some random snot-like stuff. That fish got him. I thought he missed it. He didn't miss it. Oh yeah, nice one. I thought he was way bigger when he really first came up. I thought he was like a 4. Black spro frog, top of the mouth. I thought he didn't have it because I didn't feel anything. Here's that grass I was talking about. I didn't feel any pressure, but he was on there. Delayed hook set a little bit, but it's fine with a frog. He crushed it. I was reeling it real quick and then stopped it and he just hammered it. 2 pounder, 2.5. Super nice one. There he goes. He was stuck in the mud. I'm gonna make a few casts with the swim jig and the wacky rig on this side and then make a move over on that thing. Probably a bluegill or something. Nope. Well, I brought 1 extra trailer. Could have been there's gigantic red ear in here. I mean, like over a pound, pound and a half red ear sunfish in this lake. So that could have been what just took my craws, but it's probably a little bass. There we go. Fish number 2 on the swim jig. Black and blue. It's probably the one that took my claws. Look how dark these fish are in here. They look like Florida strain, and this is Illinois. That is because of all the grass in here. Good thing he didn't take my trailer because I only brought this 1 extra one. Another fish here on the swim jig. This was right on the edge of that grass. That's why I'm throwing this, is because it's better than a chatterbait on the edge of the grass, weedless wise. Stepped on a clamshell is what that sound was, but didn't get a good hook set on him and still got him in somehow. Time to try to avoid the poison ivy over in this part. Should have worn pants probably. Okay. Missed it completely again. There's been no pressure both times. Oh, I can't get a good hook set on the fish. That one crushed it, but I couldn't get a good hook set because look where I'm fishing it. Got this limb, this limb, this limb. Like I can't, if I set the hook and hit that, my rod will explode. Just having to reel when these fish hit, which is very rough. He came back and I got on just reeling. I stopped it right on the edge and he hammered it. Tiny guy on a swim jig. Not exactly a target size of a jig, but we'll take him for number 4. I had a big bluegill on there for a second. Got him with the Gary Yamamoto reeling hook set instead of setting the actual hook. Now they're just like the last one, not the size I'm after, as I caught a 5-pounder right here a few months ago. But that is your average sized wacky rig fish. No tick on the line, no nothing. That means it was probably, again, a bluegill just pecking at it, and then I had him hooked. Or I didn't have him hooked. I had him, he was just hanging onto the worm. They do that in here. I've had several gigantic bluegill I've almost landed by just reeling it when they're just hanging onto the Senko. Time to move down a little bit further. I'll only take the frog because, as you guys can see over there, this is about the last spot you can use anything but a frog. So I brought the glide bait here, but I didn't have a ton of hope with it because you can only fish in that one spot on the dam with it. The rest of the lake's like this. Earlier in the summer, or I guess in the spring, I got so covered in poison ivy from the combo of fishing here and turkey hunting. So that's why I'm being extra careful right now. It was miserable when I had it. All over the back of my legs and on the back of my hands too. Got him. Another frogfish. I mean, look how dark this fish is. Look at that. Look how dark he is. That's crazy for here. These fish are super healthy though. There's infinite bluegill in here for him. Back into the cheese he goes. Another frogfish. This spot's super good. That was about the most like perfect frog bite to catch you'd have right there. That fish hit it and waited the perfect amount of time, and then look at that. Both hooks, top of the mouth, perfect. There's no way he was coming off. Little guy. I'm gonna go fish the last spot on this side, which is up under that tree, make some good flips up around there, and then I'm gonna go fish that bank. This end's like so shallow. I've never caught a fish past the log. As I catch one past the log, I was literally mid-sentencing. I've never caught a fish past that log right there because of all the grass. I hooked him in the head, top of the head, with a frog. Don't know how that happens, but little guy. I'm gonna make the trek back to the woods to fish the other side. He spit it because I couldn't get a good hook set because I'm under a tree. There's another little tiny one. It's not a bad fish. He's not big either, but oh, he's getting the grass. He's still on there. Get out of that grass. There we go. Little guy. I thought he was bigger than that whenever he jumped, but now I'm gonna go fish the last spot over there with just the frog because there's way too much grass for anything else. That's the end of the first half of the video. I did not end up catching anything on this half, which is why I fished the other half first. The shade was on that half and now it's over here, but the grass is probably still too hot. Caught my fish on a black spro frog, a dirty jig swim jig, and none of the tiny clash, and then 1 or 2 in the wacky. So 3 days ago, me and my friend Evan went to a different pond and caught quite a few fish on frogs, the tiny clash, and a wacky rig also. I ended up catching like a 3.5 on the frog, so I'm gonna play those clips now. Enjoy. Let's see how the Nico rigged bellow gill works.
Falls apart.
Oh, well, that's how it works. I drop it in to see the action and it catches a fish.
That is crazy. I didn't even see it.
Well, G-Crack, there's your ad. I'm just using this thing Nico rig.
Covered by moss.
Little guy. Got him. Deep in the grass. My hand's slipping off because I got a giant band-aid on my thumb. Be on there still, come on. Yes, sir. Deep in the grass. Hammered it. Look at that. Look at that grass in there. This is the thick stuff. We call it the carpet. It's literally like a carpet grass. What? Oh. First largemouth on the tiny clash. The best part about this lure is that it's a Japanese largemouth lure. My first fish on it was a smallmouth, and then a pike, and then several more smallmouth. I watched him eat it at my feet. Well, you don't want it too tight, especially if it's your only setup. Like for my frog setup, I have it tight. For my swimbait setup, I have it. Oh my God! Did you see that jump? Did you see that? That was a smallmouth jump. Number 4 for me. 5 total.
Good jump in the water.
Missed it? Come back for it.
They always come back.
He missed it twice. Good thing he doesn't know that it left because I sent it to orbit the second he missed it. He completely missed it. These fish in this grass, it's crazy because how thick it is. Like, I don't even know how they see through it.
I don't know. Drop it.
Did you see him nip at it? He didn't even eat it.
Yeah.
He's missed it 3 times.
Hit the tail.
Well, he hit it 4th. Got him. That's a good one. Skiing in the 3.
Why would you ski
Skeet in the 3-pounder.
I am all cold.
That fish is 2.5, don't you think? I think he wanted the frog.
At least 2.
I skied in the 2.5, 3-pounder. I'd say he's close to 3. Look how fat he is. It's a nice fish. There he goes.
Oh my.
Good one. There's Evans too. Fat. Look how fat it is.
He must swallowed the hook.
It's like the size of the one you caught at your pond today. Look at the amount of grass on that line. That's crazy. Over here in the corner. Frogfish, yeah. Probably 2 pounds even. I mean, look at the grass on my line.
I know.
That's insane. Come stand next to me and cast on the edge of it. I'm moving. Oh, I just knocked my somebody's head down. Fish? On the edge, right where I said there'd be one? It's not a terrible one. I'm at like 5, you're at 3, something like that.
Yeah.
He just reels. With everything. Oh! That fish missed it though, did you see that? There was no pressure when I set the hook. I waited, I didn't feel him. I shouldn't even have set the hook. These fish in here, like you have to wait. Come drop it in this hole. Come here, quick. Wacky reed fish. Auntie takes my worm. I'm out. I don't have a worm, so I'm done. Number 6.